Okay, take it away, intro video.
Colonel, I'm here. It looks like it's a Metal Gear Solid marathon. I know. And it looks like you're totally yapping at me. And I'm not even listening. Because you know what? We're not just going to play Metal Gear Solid 1. Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 4. Ground Zeroes. And Metal Gear Solid 5. The Phantom Pain. Oh no. We got some incentives. That's right. You want to see Metal Gear NES? You want to see Snake's Revenge? You want to see more stuff? You know what to do, Colonel.
Poggers!
Don't forget. We also have some fun little bits. Some fun little donations you can do. Any $1, any 100 bits, you get to have your text displayed right here. That's right. With all its inaccuracies and all its amazingness on display. What's that, Colonel? You're wondering. Is there anything else that's gonna happen? Well, maybe. There might even be Metal Gears? No. Anime? No. There's gonna be Colonel, I tried your Kentucky Fried Chicken. It didn't do it for me, Colonel. Why can't it be as good as Popeyes? Like, Colonel, I'm asking you, why does it taste like wallpaper paste? Colonel, I'm begging you, why does it taste like wallpaper paste? I know you were against it, Colonel. But they never changed. They never changed. And now here we are. Looking out, distant, cold, bitter. Just like the chicken. And now, I can't even look the Colonel in the eye anymore. I can't even look the Colonel in the face. I don't even recognize you, Colonel. You are not the man from Kentucky that we all fell in love with. In fact, I don't think you're from Kentucky at all. Colonel, do you know what time it is? That's right. It's time for you to eat my snake. That's right. We all saw this coming. There's been enough jokes for the last 13 years. And now, it's time. That's right. It's time indeed. Look at that face. A face only a solid snake could love. We are now at the halfway mark of the marathon. You think so? I mean, this game's only, what, like 15 hours long? It's basically 12 hours of cutscenes. I did Google how many cutscenes. I also found the receipt of when I bought this game. Or at least this version of the game. Looks like it was December 27th, 2011. 2011. I was already a couple years out of high school. I bought Grand Theft Auto 4 for $10 for the PS3. And I bought Metal Gear Solid 4 for $10 for the PS3. And it was 20 bucks total. With tax, it was $22.60. My total prepaid savings was $6.99. Yeah, all the cutscenes are basically gonna be 10 hours alone. But I distinctly remember there's not a lot of gameplay. Also, it was from EB Games. Look at that scary robots. Look, it's even got the manual. It's even got Manuel. And since I'm in Canada, I got there's French in it too. Like even the back of the box. Un heroes do it far face son dernier combat. Suel. Monez le hero legendary Solid Snake dons le dernier adventure de la saga. Metal Gear Solid infiltrez-vous dans de nouveaux champs de bataille avec de tout nouveau equipment. Oui, oui, le catnip parle un français, s'il vous plaît. Yes, catnip, say it in French. Oh shit, this actually has the comic book stuff. I forgot to talk about that, where a lot of the instruction booklets for Metal Gear Solid games had actual comics in them. And Metal Gear Solid 4 was no different. There's a nice picture of Snake. Vibing out. But no, like this shit. I remember Metal Gear Solid 2 had a really in-depth one as well. Oh, it talks about like the camouflage. It's basically just showing you all the shit, but in a comic book form. CQC, huh? CQC, huh? Here's like a more in-depth. Like multiple pages too. It's from Metal Gear Online. It's basically like a big comic, which is kind of cool. Battlefield do's and don'ts. Run! Don't linger in the same spot or you'll be a sitting duck. Shoot! Characters without name tags are enemies. Shoot or be shot. Connect. Coordinate with your comrades. Yeah. Chronically bouncy bonbons, yo. Yeah, I think in the MGS Master Collection on Switch that has those comics in video form. Oh, that's actually cool. I know they removed the online modes. Oh, we even got the little Otacon talking shit 8-bit version here. Now, Snake, I know about your nude. That's like a Venn diagram. You have like one of those charts. We're like, to play Metal Gear Online, you need to have an internet connection and go through a few steps. Let's take a look at what you need. First, a few questions. Have you ever used your PlayStation 3 to play other online games? No. Do you have the PlayStation 3 connected to the internet? No. Do you have an internet connection in your house? No. You'll need to get yourself a broadband internet connection first. Thanks, Otacon. He's really looking out for me. Don Beachy there just got the notification. I've been live for 19 minutes, technically. No! We're looking through the manual of the game that we're about to play. Connect your PlayStation 3 to a LAN cable. Where I'm on a PS3. That doesn't even need wired connection. Don't give up. Notes. Of course, got the Kojima logo on the back. I've actually been live for 2 days straight. It's been a subathon. Oh god. Huge dust bunny. It wasn't even a bouncy bun. It was a dust bun. But it's only a 1-disc game. Oh, so on the back, you gotta love this. Experience a stunning cinematic adventure that will keep you hooked at the very end. Customizable new weapons and technological advanced gadgets that will assist you in your missions. Play online with the 16 players in the ultimate squad-based tactical shooter. Better get online. Give me the one with the lyrics. Drop it. Throwback thrills? Ruby, you changed names. Who are you? Who are you? Who am I?
Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. And if there's too many heads in my blunt, I won't spark it. I'll put it in my pocket and save it like rocket fuel. Till everybody's gone and it's cool, then I spark it up with my brother. His mama named him Moan, but I call him Moan Lover. And he's more than a cover, he's a quilt. We're putting shit together like the house that John built on a hill. Cause this shit gonna feel like velvet, turtle. My style fits tighter than a girdle. If you hate it, then you can just leave it like Beaver. But in a day or two, I'll make you a true believer in me. Cause like the alphabet you'll see, that ism kicks a rhyme, not your everyday soliloquy. Like Chef Boyardee, my rhyme is truly cooking. Peace to Matty Rich, cause he's straight out of Brooklyn, New York. I don't eat pork or swine when I dine. I drink a cup of Kool-Aid, not a big glass of wine or a Heineken. If you have time, I'll drop rhyme again.
Still gonna be more... What? Will it make more sense than Metal Gear Solid 4? Stay tuned to find out. Oh yeah. Well, how you doing, everyone? Welcome back. I had to dust off the PS3. I had to do a literal hour's worth of updates. I had to do an important phone call. And the PS3, of course, can't do HDMI. Because why? That would only make too much sense. Okay, so sorry, the PS3 can do HDMI. You just can't do it with a capture card. Because of the, it has the HDCP lockout shit. So if, so yeah, PS3, it might be like 360. I know some early 360s didn't have HDMI, but all of them have HDMI. It's just it has that, like, the Blu-ray protection video HDCP shit. On newer consoles, like Xbox One and PS4 onward, you can just turn that feature off. But for PS3, for whatever reason, you can't actually turn it off. Oh, we're gonna have to download the game in each chunk. I don't have enough space to do the thing. Spoilers. But but to me, that's part of the game. We gotta hang out, you know. We gotta vibe out. Make by spitters, yeah. I've heard about those. I just never know which one is like the one. You know what I mean? I have a good one. That's the only reason why I've never bought one. But yeah, no, I use my upscaler, and it actually looks kind of decent, all things considered. We're using component cables. Also, cheese dippers. The fruit of champions. I don't know why I've been like obsessed with these lately. Like just basic bitch ass cheese dippers. But we all know this movie. We all know this movie is gonna be a lot of waiting. I already know we have to wait the first like 10 minutes. So, but I wanted to wait so chat could experience something. Anyone who had a PS3, you know what I'm about to do. Everybody, the symphony's about to start. So I'm using an adapter so I can use a PS4 controller. Just fuck the PS3 controller. Like, unironically, fuck the PS3 controller. I never actually tried to hack a PS3. You went for pizza, you started playing 1,000 Year Door on your phone. Damn. You did have better controller though. The Sensei controller is probably the best controller besides. I do like the Wii Pro control. No, Wii U Pro controller is god tier. The Wii class controller was alright for some stuff. Oh yeah. Oh. But yeah, the also gotta have Suikoden on the ready. Japanese Mega Man 1. Final Fantasy 7. This is what we speedrun with. Shredder 2. Comba. Perks Adventure. I did delete I can't remember what I deleted. But my god, I think I've done enough updates. Making sure everything is good. Keyword being think. And by think, I mean, I already know it said, there's going to be an 8-minute long download right at the beginning. Well, fuck yourself. One of the first games to have mandatory installs. You can actually install it all as one chunk nowadays, if you have the space. Fun fact. It was one of the last updates they did for the game. But otherwise, who wants to watch Snake smoke? Who wants to watch Snake smoke? In total silence. Why play when you're tired? Fun fact. Apparently the cigarette actually shortens depending on how long download is. Really? Kojima, you son of a bitch. I got my smoke right here. I read 8%. You can ash it. You better ash it. If you're going to feel ill, stop playing immediately. I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere. Please put litter in its place. Nah, litter this dick. You don't know me. Game's intended for use exclusively with the PlayStation 3 system. I know, that's why we're on a goddamn PS3 right now, dude. Not leave the disc in a hot or humid place. It's just, you're a heater. We're inside a car. Just never leave the game in a car, ever. The disc becomes dirty. Wipe it gently with a soft cloth. Is that too literally just never fucking ported this? They're like, no, it says exclusively. Handle the disc carefully in order to avoid damaging it. Damaging the disc may prevent the game from operating properly. Like, imagine being the one who's like, yo, we need you to write like 30 minutes worth of fucking warnings for people. Wait, really? I finally get to work with Kojima and this is what I got to do? Yes. No, but I already said, like, you can actually do that with this game. They actually did do this, where you can do that. Playing the PlayStation 3 system to a plasma TV or non-LCD may cause burn-in. I just don't have enough space. So we're doing it old school. Also for the meme. But I think one of them is a warning smoking is bad for your health. That was the first one it did. Konami's not responsible for any damage resulting from misuse. Fuck Konami, what do you do to my PS3? Cigarette smoke has detrimental effects to you and those around you, particularly infants, children, and the elderly. Have consideration for others when choosing to smoke. I don't tell me about the fucking new game. I'll fucking smoke whenever I want. Stealth warning! You're about to embark on a stealth mission. Your objective is to make your way to the goal while avoiding enemy detection. Enemy soldiers will use sight, sound, and smell to detect you. On detection, they will attack. Excessive noise, reckless behavior, or getting too close to the enemy can have severe consequences. You did not see how I played Metal Gear Solid 3. The cigarette is getting shorter. Crouching and lying flat are effective methods of avoiding enemy detection. Tap the X button to crouch. Hold the X button to lie down. Stand up from a lying position. Press and hold the X button. It's a lying piece of shit. It'd say it'd take 8 minutes. It still just says it's going to take 8 minutes. The Octocam with sneaking suit enables you to blend in with your surroundings. Press up against the wall or lie down and stay still to activate Octocamo. Your suit will then match the color and pattern of your environment, making it harder for enemies to detect you. You can view the game controls anytime by pressing the select button. No, you're a liar. Don't lie to me, game. Bro, how many smokes is Snake gonna have, dude? Now he just started a new smoke. Unless he's doing a new smoke for a new half of the download or something. Press start button when in the game to bring up the pause menu. Select briefing to view a detailed description of both of both basic and advanced in-game actions. Snake, this is a stealth mission. You're fucking hotboxing the goddamn fucking operation. They can smell you from 37 miles away, dude. I was thinking while we're here, sitting in this installation screen, that Metal Gear Solid 3 actually was a pretty faithful remake to like the older games, like the NES ones. Because in those ones, you have to literally kill everything every 5 seconds. And in Metal Gear Solid 3, it kind of just wants you to kill everything every 5 seconds. So it was kind of like, maybe it really was a remake of those games. Where like, you know, the ones that, like the Snake's Revenge, all that bullshit. Where you're just like having like 500 ammo and you're just gunning down every single thing you see. Sure, take a 15-minute break every hour. 15-minute break every hour. Well, good thing this game forces it. You begin to feel ill. Stop playing immediately. Just be coughing, giving away. This is him inside the box right now. That's why it's black around him. I'll give you a game. By the way, exclusive for the PlayStation 3 system. I better not be emulating this. While we're waiting. I'm playing on a Super Slim, for those wondering. I got it for like 30 bucks or something. I have a fat one as well. I don't have the Slim though. That one always looked really sexy though. Super Slim looks like it needs help. Cat out chat, how are you? I'm good. I actually went for like a 20-kilometer bike ride before stream. I ate donuts and shit. PS3 is pretty old. It's the first Slim. Yeah, that first Slim is like the only model I don't have. Once you're a random ass YouTuber, no one here watches saying shit with the zero context being provided. What? I mean, I'm not pulling it away from Snake smoking. This is vital content right now.
What?
Nah. It's vital that we have Snake smoking right now. This is peak content right here. In fact, I feel like most are here right now just to see this part of the game. Now, I would be doing them a disservice if it's not Snake smoking right now. Right, Luca? But how are you doing, chat? Meow, 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 meow. You want a donut? It was really good. Da, 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 meow, meow. Funny white boy. Oh, meow. G is in my hands. Oh, are we gonna get new information? We are not. Yeah, this listening was fine. Better not be the one I just played during the intro. We're gonna run out of time. We're getting pretty close. We're at 80% pretty much. 77. 78. I mean, you'll have other chances. This will not be the last chance. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Classic. How are they gonna ruin it? Avoid playing when you're tired. Granddad! YouTube, you ain't gonna do shit. Not much I took that personally. Is this what Snake's listening to in his iPod? But I can't fuck with this. You changed Kojima.
This is Museum Network News. Hi, I'm John Molesky. We're covering breaking news. We take you now live to our correspondent who's standing by with this update.
He's kind of going off though. We're at 98%, 99%. I don't know what I expected from that remix. Or was it that? Probably. Press the start button.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Konami's not responsible. Then what are you responsible for, Konami? Sega. I'm still in a dream. That's my TV sound isn't working. There we go. Bro, I don't even want to press start. Dude. Well, that's where you can install everything. Yeah. Install all data. Extras. Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid Online is like just gone from the game now. As if it never existed. Auto aim. Oh, cutscene subtitles, yes. Turn in-game background music on or off. Bruh. What kind of inhumane monster? Y'all just want to go to the end of the game? No? I guess the mission briefings are just the things from the game already. That's how it was in Metal Gear Solid 3. And I guess we'll... oh, shit. For players who aren't good at action games, easiest level. We're not doing that. Naked normal for players who don't like it too easy. For players who are skilled at action games, normal setting for Europe and North America. What's with this naked normal? Big boss hard. Players who want to test their limits. And then the boss extreme. Players who want to experience ultimate thrills. Guess we'll just do solid normal. I guess. Oh, we're just right in it. Alright, start.
just tuning in, you must be thinking, these guys are crazy. What are they staring at that pile of seaweed for?
Sure is what I'm thinking.
Well, what you're actually looking at is an octopus.
Oh.
These guys are masters of camouflage. They can change color and skin texture. Some have even been observed walking on 2 arms and imitating a coconut.
They're nuts, all right.
Now, they mostly feed off of mussels, herring, and crab.
Expensive taste, huh?
When they're hungry or in some sort of danger, they haul some serious tail.
No, they haul all 8 arms.
That's right. And if we're lucky, we may get to see what's called jet propulsion. It's the only time you'll see an octopus go fast. And I mean real fast.
Really intelligent creatures. Really... Hey, where'd it go?
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend keeping these guys as pets. They often find their way out of captivity.
Really intelligent creatures.
Death Stranding. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? The fuck is happening? All I did was start the game. Bruh, we're in for a wild ride here. The not too distant future and entire battlefield wars become routine. Hideo Kojima. Jennifer goddamn Hale. Quentin Flynn. You're making Mario Maker 2 levels. You made a 5-part series based on Metal Gear Solid 1 to 5. Like a shit post. Were they good? There's a face in that guy's elbow.
Has changed. It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War and its consumption of life has become a well-oiled machine. War has changed. ID tag soldiers carry ID tagged weapons, use ID tag gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Genetic control. Information control, emotion control, battlefield control. Everything's monitored and kept under control. War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And
The rumble's going
who
off.
controls the battlefield, controls history. War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
Jesus Christ.
Snake, you can adjust the camera angle with the right stick. To center the camera, press in the R3 button.
Damn it, Otacon, I'm rusty. Okay, one thing I noticed with the game already. It's gonna bug me if I don't fix. Is the resolution for you guys is different than for me. Let me just fix that. Do 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 do. I walked by a school today. And they like played that song. They were like, alright, you gotta get to class. It was so funny to me. Some kids were like panicking when they heard the song. Like, imagine being afraid of the Jeopardy song. Almost got it. Much better. Dude, since the whole game's in like widescreen.
The truck, Snake. Try going under it.
The game just like automatically ran there. All right.
We're surrounded. Damn it, they've got us surrounded. We're being followed. Use the RPGs. Everyone, keep cool. Get a hold of him now.
Also, that was all the gameplay we've done so far. It was me, and I already messed it up. It was crawling under a truck. Been 9 minutes. Oh.
To make a weapon available for use, ready it by selecting weapons from the menu screen.
Thanks, Otacon. It's so fast in this game. Time to go on a killing spree. Rations are actually in the game. How many bullets do you fucking take, dude?
Don't forget, Snake. This is still a sneaking mission.
Uh.
Basic rule still applies. Stay out of sight.
I'm trying. Wow, it didn't even matter. Got the smoke. Ah, shit. Just a cow, right? Oh shit! Bail, 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 bail. Bail, 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 bail. I just gotta... Game just be loud as shit. The controls feel nice though. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Panic running? My specialty. I got you, Otacon. We're still giving shoutouts. Not even past the intro yet. That's too slow. Heyo! There he is. Say it. Yo. Box! Bro, they're trained to look for the box. No place for Hideo. They would have found me so hard. Well, damn. Now I'm a watermelon. Metal Gear Solid 4! We did it. We beat the game. Game's so extra. I love it. Hideo Kojima! Always hiding. Konami. That's how good it is. Instantly want you to save the game. Now watch Snake smoke for another 20 minutes. Three days earlier. That's how you know it's the same one. Snake, we know you're always hanging around here.
Otacon, even the dead have ears.
Snake, we've got to go. You've got an old friend waiting for you.
Otacon, the test results.
Proteome analysis was positive, but the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. but none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
So,
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say
a year at best, right?
yeah. Snake, let's try another doctor.
It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with. Not to mention Fox die.
Nostalgia bait! Brother!
You're right. But we don't know where Naomi is.
Naomi.
Was she like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now, I'm already invested in this game, this first 20 minutes.
Colonel,
Oh shit!
good to see you.
Colonel!
Well,
It's-
I'm not a colonel anymore, Snake.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding.
No X button for that?
These days.
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The Analysis and Assessment Staff of the PMC Oversight and Inspection Committee.
Yeah, I remember the resolution being passed a few years ago.
Snake, I came across some information in my work. We found him. In the Middle East.
What?
See, like this not over codec is weird.
Along the way. We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
Liquid's made his move. We found him.
I thought Liquid was dead.
He's preparing to unleash
Oh, he's in his
his
arm.
insurrection.
Oh,
Liquid
Ocelot.
is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern war zone. Track him down.
This game already gives me like they do a good job of like making it hype though. This game, but like 3 didn't like, do a good job of like getting you hyped up. Like in 1, 2, and this game, you're like, yo, let's fucking go. And 3, you're like,
Only 2 eggs today?
most realistic eggs ever. You ready for this?
Must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0, 3, 6, 0, 1, 3, 3, 0, 5, 3, 0, 5, 4, 8, 8, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, 5, 2.
Act what, Liquid Sun? The game has begun. You could do like an in-between game, I guess.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards.
Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons. Officially designated Irving by the US military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the air price for that region.
Shitting my
It
pants.
must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
Nice. He's oh, for Mother 3 salvage your Wii U. Nice. Don't post spoilers in the chat just in case. Last thing I want is someone looking up a Metal Gear Solid 4 playthrough and they get spoiled on Mother 3. An advanced camouflage suit inspired by the mimicry ability. The mimicry ability of the octopus. The wearer lies or still or doesn't move when pressed up against a wall. The suit can imitate the color and texture of the wall. Nah, just... Since you're like right at the end of the game. I feel like the game's been out long enough and not everyone's played Smash Brothers Brawl and all that. So they don't like know all the things, you know what I mean? I mean, for myself, I haven't played on stream. Like, I played a game a bunch, but... Last time on stream was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible. In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
I did. That's why I did the 420 marathon for it. I think it was for its 20th anniversary is when I did it. Mother 3 420. Petro bomb. Improvised incendiary grenade.
Miss.
Miss your Wii. I think Wii's are still pretty cheap nowadays. Blow your goddamn gun, Snake. Jesus Christ.
Snake! What happened? Snake? Snake!
Dramatic ass death in this game. Of course, you can do a lot of stuff with the Wii did on your computer now.
Who was that? We've got contact.
I have to save to see you, VTuber. What? Am I going the right way?
Snake, it's gonna be tougher to break through. It might be best to avoid that area altogether if you can.
Nope, just going YOLO, Otacon.
Snake, what's wrong? Answer me, please! Snake?
Oh, the VTuber thing. Yeah. This is the right way?
Huh? We've got contact.
Let them kill themselves.
This is HQ.
Shit.
Come in, Snake. What happened? Snake? Snake!
We're off to a great start. Also, it must be pretty funny finding Snake. Wait, who's this old fuck?
Who goes there? We got a hostile.
You ain't got shit.
Snake, it's gonna be tougher to break through. It might be best to avoid that area altogether if you can.
What I was trying to do, Otacon.
Come in, Snake. What happened?
Well, damn.
Snake!
Yep. That's right. I was Sailor. I was Yusugi all along. What if I do the hump in the floor strat? Nobody suspects. Old man humping the floor. See, now this is when you don't want to be caught.
We've got company.
Yusugi would do the humping the floor strat. It's true. Look at that guy from Goemon as well. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba. Wow. Where the fuck do you want me to go, game? Ooh. Ooh. My favorite Goemon song. The song that's from Sonic that's actually from Nights in the Dreams. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba. Someone's diary. Arsenal compress. Muscle Lake sword joins. I don't know if you saw, we have a stress meter as well in this game now. I'm 0.1% stressed.
Please don't shoot.
Man, we just saw that. Fine.
What's that sound?
Bro, what is this guy? Fucking genius? Da 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 da. I just finished making the cutest little strawberry shortcakes. Shortcakes. Ooh. Wow, they didn't see me.
Use extra caution.
Who's there? Where's the enemy?
How they didn't see me, nobody knows. That sounds amazing. I'm an old man, don't shoot me. So in this game, to camouflage, you just go against the wall. That counts as like camouflaging. It is an infinitely better system. I remember what the fuck 3 was doing. Oh, fuck these guys. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. They're so easy. You get these like little dessert shells and fill them with little chopped strawberries and then top them with a little dollop of whipped cream. It sounds so cute, like to make. Like you have to wear like a little apron or something when you do it. Ration. Damn it, Snake, stop being stressed. Yes! Wear your sag and wear your apron now. It's a cute apron. Aw.
It's me, Snake. Snake, it's me.
Huh? Otacon.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to introduce Metal Gear Mark II.
Yeah.
Metal Gear.
That's right. Just like Rex.
Yeah, the nanomachines from the first game that they injected him with.
This gear's not a weapon.
Aged him.
Remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else? I'll be watching you through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with you in spirit. Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies.
He's gonna die in about a year.
Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the Solid Eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D.
Radar!
Switch it over to light-amplifying night vision.
The rebels are out there.
It looks like they've got the government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
And this is their home turf.
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
Yeah.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
A big ass gun.
How thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
Yeah, guns are like microchip now.
You coming?
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you go. Like this. I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention. If you need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Got it.
Snake, the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the solid eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
Why don't we just give Snake the invisible camo? No? Okay. An all-purpose goggle that combines the function of several optical devices applies. Damn right. Marty Gear Mark II.
Snake, it's kind of a schlep, but I've sent you data on an
Schlep?
alternate route. Follow the mark on your radar.
Kind of a schlep. Kind of a schlep. I can still do it manually. You're a psycho. I'm just gonna go this way. Which way are we going? We're in the Middle East right now. How'd you see me? Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ. Game's a little intense. Game's a little intense.
It's pretty dark in there. Switch the solid eye to night vision mode.
Oh shoot.
Who's that? Don't move.
Give him the old blowjob technique.
It's the enemy.
The old BJ. The old BJ. Do they? Do they? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I'm not really trying to attack you. Okay, so this do be progress of a game. Or can I shoot a chicken? Yeah, that was not satisfying at all. I just feel bad now. We don't gotta do that. Also, this is the first Metal Gear game where you can aim and shoot at the same time. Which is kind of huge. That do be kind of huge. Also, no more auto reloads. I got an iPod. So yeah, so there is you can get an iPod in this game. Of all the things. It's straight just an actual iPod. Look at that beefy ass iPod. Portable music player. Snake is an Apple guy. What artist we got? We got all the hits. Classic. Dude. I like how you have to actually use it like a real iPod. Wait, how do I go back? It's been so long. Of all the songs, is this one? Hey, should we throw that Snake Eater song on? No. The exclusive in-game podcast.
And now, Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast. Recorded at Konami HQ in downtown Tokyo, this is your host, Ryan Payton, for the exclusive in-game broadcast of Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
What?
Welcome to the first ever Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast, number 1. It's going to be included in MGS4. As you know, playing through the game, as you're doing right now, you've got the iPod equipped, and you're listening to this show, and you can be able to download future shows in the coming months. But first, let me introduce Aki Saito, who is joining me on the program.
Hi, everyone.
Thanks for joining me, Aki. It's kind of weird. We're in the future now. It's 106 days in the future that we're recording this.
Yes.
Or that we're broadcasting this. We're recording this in February, knowing that this is going to be burnt onto the Blu-ray disc for millions of people to enjoy.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never been burnt on a Blu-ray disc before.
Me neither.
So people listening to this, they come across the iPod in MGS4.
Yes.
They come across this episode, and they're wondering, now what exactly is this, and what is this for? Good question.
This is well, actually, there's a lot of meanings, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, ease the tension when you're playing the game, right? Things like that as well.
You can play your own music. You can play this. You can ease the tension by listening to our voices.
This is so meta.
Yes. And you also ease the tension of Snake, because his sight gauge will fill up if you're listening to music, if you're listening to this program.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
This is really cool. And again, obviously, as players know, they're playing this on the Apple iPod, not just a generic MP3 player. Now, Aki, you worked on this project. You worked on getting approvals from Apple. Can you talk about that process of getting the iPod into the game, which is very cool?
Yes, well, you know, consumer production always comes up with cool ideas, and at that time, still is. Everyone had their favorite music player. And we thought, as Mr. Kojima is a great Apple fan as well, we thought that why not we put the actual iPod in the game and for Snake to use as an item, which is a cool idea. So it was really,
All right. So we made this podcast, talk about making a podcast so we can do a podcast. About making a podcast. Drinking a narc? Oh man.
Pretty sweet, huh? Whoa, hold it. Watch where you pointing that thing.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. Voila.
You're not with the militia, and you're not PMC.
I'm a weapons wholesaler. All shapes, all sizes. But there's no need to worry, because all my shit's been laundered.
Laundered?
You got food? You have apples, like he does?
You see, I take ID guns like the PMCs use and make some mods. Then you can use them without having to match IDs. In other words, I'm a gun launderer. You can call me Drebin.
Drebin?
Yeah, they use that for all of us.
There are more of you?
All over the world. Not that I ever met any of them personally. Me, I'm Drebin number 893. You ain't a registered PMC employee, are you? You need a guy like me. Consider it a welcome gift. Take it. The M4, the official carbine model used by the U.S. Army, developed from the M16 service rifle. This one's a top-of-the-line model, real popular with the big PMCs. High precision, not like that government-issue shit. It's, free-floating, of course. Relax, that barrel's clean.
Is the hider CQC compatible?
The beauty of this sucker is that it's got a lot of customizable parts. Change it up the way you want to meet your everyday needs.
CQC.
Website, rail system, not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, I get a lot of noobs around here. And if you need them, I got a wide selection of aftermarket parts as well.
The frame's pretty rigid. No rattle.
Go ahead, give her a squeeze.
I can't pull the trigger.
Really? That's weird.
What's weird?
Wait, I got it. I bet you're using an older generation of nanomachines.
Older generation?
Sometimes they don't really jive with the new system.
Seriously, who are you?
Whoa. Slow down.
Not the last narc.
Hey!
My day job's working at AT Security. I'm in charge of production control. So I get my hands on all the ID chips before they even register. Have a sip. It's a side of AT the public don't see. From the looks of it, you ain't with any state army. But you ain't exactly green either. You've got last-gen nanomachines. So I'm guessing former U.S. Army. I don't know what you're here for. But you want to be well equipped, am I right? So, can we talk business or what? You won't regret it.
Let me just sit down real quick.
What's your take on Emoticon?
I don't particularly like the guy, but it looks like we'll need his help with those ID guns. Sonny's been doing a little sleuthing for us. Drebin, a well-known gun launderer in war economy circles. He's a businessman who deals mainly in selling black market firearms to small PMCs and local militia. Somalia, the Balkans, Lebanon, Darfur, Chechnya, Timor, Peru, the Punjab, Kashmir, Colombia. This guy really gets around.
How's he pull it off, anyway?
You can create a non-ID gun by replacing the ID recognition chip with a counterfeit version. This enables you to bypass the ID recognition process and use the gun. The problem is that there's still a record of the chip being replaced on the system side. Drebin's an employee of AT Security. He must have connections on the inside erasing records for him.
You think the Patriots are involved somehow?
I'm not so sure. If the Patriots were running the system from behind the scenes, then a weasel like Drebin would be a real pain in their collective ass.
Can he be trusted?
Remember, Drebin's a green collar. He makes his living off the war economy. He doesn't let emotions get in the way of business, and he never gets his own hands dirty. The only thing he trusts is money. I share your concern, but what if we keep him at arm's length? Use him only to get intel and the supplies we need. Keep it strictly business.
All right.
Well, yeah.
So, we ready to make a deal or what? Okay then, let's talk business. This is a war zone. There's product coming in here by the truckload. And you'll be picking up a lot of guns in the field, I'm sure. Whatever guns you don't need, I'll take and buy them off you. That'll earn you points you can cash in for services.
Like what?
I'll launder your ID guns, no more locks. And I can also sell you the guns I've got in stock. Let me show you.
He's got all sorts of shit. He's got the machine.
To ensure you can use non-ID guns, I'm gonna have to suppress the old nanomachines you got in you. Otherwise, they'll interfere with the system. Here, stick yourself with this. It's full of suppressor nanomachines. Relax, it won't hurt. You're scared of needles or something?
Well, said you called me a bitch.
See? No sweat. Now you can use non-ID guns, no problem. Hey, be nice to our guest. Step outside.
Boo.
There you see, no problem. From now on, when you pick up an ID gun that says lock, you just let me know. You name it, I can launder it. Of course, it'll cost you. The going rate depends on the war price at the time.
Of course.
Man, I gotta give this shit a rest.
Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
You might say that. What with the war economy and all, and the system clamping down on things. System codes are the law now, and control's essentially absolute, paving the way for fat profits if you're willing to bend the law. Demand keeps on growing thanks to the war economy. I sell ID guns to the PMCs and state armies, and naked guns to terrorist groups and paramilitaries. And these ID guns can't be sold on the black market. System's practically a license for us arms dealers to print money. Privatizing the military's made the PMCs big and bloated. The fatter the PMCs get, the line between civilian and soldier is gonna get real blurry. Sooner or later, the whole damn human race is gonna be green collars. More like we're all gonna be fighting proxy wars. But hey, this war economy puts the food on my table. You're a green collar too, aren't you? Yeah, it's in your eyes. You've seen a lot of combat.
What makes you think you know me?
Nothing to be ashamed of. I'm the same way. I grew up here too. I got no interest in the outside world. All right then. If you need me, holla. We specialize in speedy service. Catch my drift? I have you.
Yeah. Lore. Have you. Good thing no one heard us for like 20 minutes. Yay. Hi.
So it was really fun working with Apple because
We still got the iPod.
I know what you're thinking, but Drebin does have a point. The world depends on war, on the war economy. Can you imagine what would happen if war just disappeared overnight?
Otacon, you and Drebin both mentioned something about a war price earlier. What did you mean by that?
It's a kind of market price, one that fluctuates according to demand, not only for PMCs and military industry, but for the production, distribution, and energy supply networks that support them. It's been growing by leaps and bounds, and investors are really starting to take notice. As the fighting in any given area becomes increasingly intense and prolonged, the war price goes up. No doubt Drebin's rates are linked to that war price. The longer and bloodier a battle becomes, the higher service prices are going to get. To put it another way, the quieter things are, the better the bargains. Snake, we'll use the Mark II to deal with Drebin from here on out. He's what you might call a street vendor. The Mark II can act as a kind of delivery boy, connect you with him. I'm adding a Drebin menu item to the Mark II's weapon menu. Whenever you pick up multiple units of the same weapon, any extras will automatically be sold to Drebin. Any ammo that's inside gets added to your cache. In other words, you keep the ammo, and the weapon itself gets traded to Drebin for points.
I see.
You can then use the points you've earned to unlock ID guns or buy new weapons.
Sounds good.
We should assume Drebin has other agents collecting guns for him besides you, Snake. You know, freelance green collars who collect weapons in exchange for services?
Sexual.
I'll have to rely on him for now.
Okay. Now go meet up with our informants, Rat Patrol.
Always sexual.
Yeah, so, you know, usually you kind of
Had the Drebin.
studio and that kind of thing, but that wasn't possible, so I made a
Here it is.
scene this part of what the
Okay.
the players are doing right now. So everything was recorded, sent to Apple. They loved it. It was great.
Perfect.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
So the plan for this podcast, and I can actually say podcast now because I kind of steer away from that word sometimes because it's really a radio program.
But I can't adjust
listening to it on an iPod. So why call
the
it
levels of anything.
But this time we know everybody's listening.
I should
to
probably
this
save
game,
though.
iPod. You can't download this on our website or through iTunes. It's only
That's the end of the game.
You can listen to this
It almost
and we're gonna have future programs
2014
coming out in the coming months after the release of
was that almost 11 years,
and we're gonna be talking about
almost to like
making
the day.
kind of like a director's commentary, which is it's something that's
This format is really cool. I mean, usually director's commentary or making of is done on a bonus disc.
Because I got left a TV on.
Of course, we could have that, but it's so cool as an item in the game, and you actually have to collect them, right? And when you find it,
Well, now we're talking. Yeah, I smoke my blues. I look at my shoes. Oh no, I smoke my blues. Yeah, I look at my shoes. Come on. Looking at my shoes.
Hurry and get to the rendezvous point with our informants. First, you'll have to
Looking at my shoes.
The only way across is straight through.
I got shoes and I'm looking at them. I got shoes and they're looking so blue. And I know all these fucking shoes gonna be my shoes. Fucking shoes. Then I got 37 shoes and throw them in a pot. Come on. Playboy. Gentleman's Magazine adorned with sultry beauties on each and every page. Guaranteed to arouse the interest of males aged 18 to 80. Why don't you get over 80 though? That's it. Hold on, Bowie. Are you looking at my iPod music? There we can. What else we got? Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey Bowie. Oh, it did give me something. Classic. You went to that Nintendo store last Monday? Is it the new one? Or is it the...
Careful, Snake. The walls could come down any second.
Thank you!
Mega. We're fine. Stealth. yourself.
Yeah, I can see him.
I fucked that one up. I fucked that one up. Jesus. Jesus. How you doing, Omega? The new one in San Francisco? How was it? I thought there was a new one there. Do they have that thing where it's like the part of the controllers and you can like buy them from a vending machine? Giggity. I saw those hidden things. I saw those hidden things. Going to San Francisco was a cool experience. Ooh. Tell me more. Also, Boo, you got hella ripped off on your Krispy Kreme donuts. They're only $1.80 here each. Dora. Although I saw at McDonald's in the States that Krispy Kreme was like $2.50 each or something. I was like, what the fuck? I was gonna say, US corporate greed, like, damn. I can get like 2 donuts for the price of year 1. You're on Metroid merch? Is Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Go away! I'm not done yet!
Average Metal Gear Solid fan.
Stop right there! No! Get back here!
Imagine being that guy. Don't use the shit canister. Hey, Jesus Christ. I could take a shit in there too. Looks perfect for taking a shit. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do right now.
Okay, Snake. Hurry to the rendezvous point.
So yes, we've upgraded from a box. Well, I mean, they got shit they're dropping. Nobody mind the thing that you can't see. Nobody mind the thing that nobody... Oh, I'm a can! I'm a can! I'm a can! Why does nobody believe I'm a can? I'm a can. A barrel of laughs. Oh. What? What was funny last night? Some freshman-looking girl walked straight into the window trying to exit with a group of friends. But then they break the window. I saw a dude, bro, shatter the entire exit lobby window. Working at McDonald's once. The best part is he didn't even notice. Like, he just shatters the glass and looks up and he's like, what? Why was the monkey the first flashback? Maybe I should have shown the monkey. Surprisingly, no. Let the face print in the window. That's funny. See, the issue is that we didn't have our iPod on.
Okay, Snake. Hurry to the rendezvous point. Your radar is marked with which way to go.
Stop dying?
Damn it,
How
Kumba.
many times is this going to take, CousinCatnip?
We got this.
Hey, Cab. That's in. Times.
Damn. But how you doing? Nobody suspects the oil drum. Alright. You can't climb in there, really? That's the most, like, obviously made. Look, you can fit. Just a barrel. Yeah, the friends laugh at her.
It's a striker.
Oh, I can go under. Also, before I forget, apparently it was so loud that a lady said that she heard it with her music on. You know you're being loud when? You know you're being a chungus when. Okay, okay. There's like a very specific path they want you to go on in this game. A lot of it's just waiting for them to kill themselves. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Throw rocks at the kids. That guy gets insta shot every time. I'm just a barrel. Na 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 na. I'm just a barrel. Na na na. Oh, I'm just a barrel. Timing. I'm a barrel. I'm a barrel. Stupid sexy barrel. Ah, shit. Aha!
This is HQ. We can't spare any reinforcements. You'll have to make do.
HQ not sending reinforcements? What? What? That's unheard of. We gotta play that game, Cards Against Humanity. I'm trying to think of the last time I played that game. Don't mind me. Just an oil drum. Just an oil drum. There's some Mr. Bean shit right now. Don't mind me. Don't gotta make a big deal. You have Jackbox? Hell yeah. So do I. I am Mr. Bean. Isn't there only like 6 episodes of Mr. Bean? How would you say that? Whoa. And I'm dead. Imagine you're just trying to come home and you see this coming up your stairs. What would you do? Every time. It's 15 episodes. Good chance everyone's seen every episode of Mr. Bean without even realizing it. Bro. I've fallen for every goddamn goober trick in the book. Bunch of goobers, dude. Bunch of goob and goobers. I pretend to suffer content. That's what Fruit Baskets thought for the longest time. I just suck because I suck. Unfortunately. Aha! Is this the kitchen? What are we cooking? Reacted. You suck because you're gay. He stole his name from the anime. This card against humanity, free online to play. Ooh. Payphones. I want to camouflage as a payphone. Eh. Close enough, I guess. I think I'm going the right way. Damn, we went flying. iPod music! Oh, that's a banger song, too. That was back when Kojima was pretty gay for Apple. He had Apple products advertised on MGS3 and MGS4. Which one was an MGS3? Also, we can listen. Do you want to know the secret behind all that, Bowie? Because they actually have an entire in-game exclusive podcast.
And now, Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast. Recorded at Konami HQ in downtown Tokyo, this is your host, Ryan.
Yeah, I had an iPod as a kid.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast. Welcome to the first ever Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
I figured it'd be in tabletop.
It's going to be included in MGS4. As you know, playing through the game, as you're doing right now, you've got the iPod equipped, and you're listening to this show, and you're going to be able to download future shows in the coming months. But first, let me introduce Aki Saito, who's joining me on the program.
Hi, everyone.
Thanks for
Hi,
joining
Saito.
me, Aki. It's kind of weird. We're in the future now. It's 106 days in the future that we're recording this.
Yes.
Or that we're broadcasting this. We're recording this in February, knowing that this is going to be burnt onto the Blu-ray disc for millions of people to enjoy.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never been burnt on a Blu-ray disc before.
Me neither.
So people listening to this, they come across the iPod in MGS4.
Yes.
They come across this episode and they're wondering, now what exactly is this? And what is this for?
Yes.
Good question.
This is to, well, actually, there's a lot of meanings, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, to ease the tension when you're playing the game.
Right.
Things like that.
You can play your own music. You can play this. You can ease the tension by listening to our voices.
Our stupid conversation.
Yes. And you also ease the tension of Snake.
Yes.
Because his sight gauge will fill up if you're listening to music.
Exactly.
Or if you're listening to this program.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
This is really cool in the game. Obviously, as players know, they're playing this on an Apple iPod, not just a generic MP3 player. Now, Aki, you worked on this project. You worked on getting approvals from Apple. Can you talk about that process of getting the iPod into the game, which is very cool?
Yes. Well, you know, Kojima Production always comes up with cool ideas.
Snake, I'm detecting a trap in your...
I'm listening to my goddamn podcast.
bomb that uses an infrared... I'm picking up a faint radio signal from that thing.
Mr. Kojima.
I'm guessing it might be transmitting its operating status in real time.
We thought that.
I'd leave those sensors alone if I were you.
And for Snake to use as an item, which is a cool idea. So it was really fun working with them because they're really nice guys, actually.
And you're a super fan of Apple.
Well, yes, me too. Hideo and I are the last sole survivors within the company to have the Mac PCs
Damn.
on our desks. and work on it.
But you take it a step further. You have a competitor's laptop. It's a PC-based laptop.
Yes.
With an Apple sticker over their brand, over their logo on that laptop, so people from a distance think you're on a PowerBook or something.
Yeah. Well, that's actually I customize inside as well. So because at home I've always been an Apple user, and it's I changed the inside.
It's really just 10 minutes of Apple dick sucking.
Just ignore those infrared sensors. Find a way around them.
Right. A little bit dull, and you want to work on a computer.
His goddamn butt was too big. I have to re-get everything now. I do. Ugh. Wait. Shit. Wake up, Snake! You missed Colonel! He was here! He was here in person! Fine, I'll go back to the podcast.
And now, Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast. And now, Metal Gear Solid.
I can't fast forward.
And now, Metal Gear Integral Podcast. Recorded at Konami HQ in downtown Tokyo. This is your host, Ryan.
So Snake in Metal Gear Solid 3 was actually Big Boss. Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 4 are all the same Solid Snake. It was the same Solid Snake from Metal Gear like 1 and Metal Gear 2. And I guess Snake's Revenge too. But Metal Gear Solid 3 is actually the origin story of Big Boss. So this Snake is after essentially the Fox Die nanomachines from the first game that Naomi gave us that killed Liquid are basically killing us now. So we only have about a year to live. I wonder if you like don't play the game for a year, if Snake you just like insta die, insta lose the game. Oh, here it is. That's rough. He's aging right. Yeah, he kind of. It's like it's within like a couple years. He's like aging like super fast, like 2 times the speed or whatever. But if you remember, Naomi like specifically wanted to fucking murder Snake for like 2 years, and now we're basically trying to find her. Apparently Liquid's still like alive or whatever, although he was living on through Ocelot's arm. So we're in the Middle East trying to find them. And Ocelot's still here, of course. Oh, I didn't even know what that button did. Or Otacon, I mean.
The rendezvous point is just up ahead. The building seems to be abandoned. It's not occupied by the PMCs or the militia. The rendezvous point is on the top floor. Check your radar to see which way to go, and use extreme caution.
I've been trying to.
How you liking that iPod, Snake? They say certain types of music can help relieve stress. If you're feeling run down, why not take a break? Listen to a few tunes.
Hey man, how's that iPod treating you? You liking that iPod? How's the iPod? Ow! What do I get for listening to the iPod? iPod. Also, in this game, the way camouflage works is if you go against a surface, you become that surface. Like an octopus.
Snake, I'm detecting a trap in your vicinity. It's a bomb that... I'm picking up a faint radio... Snake, I'm picking up a weak radio signal emitting from the infrared sensors placed throughout the building. My guess is they're set up so that whoever planted them, our informants in other words, can monitor their operating status in real time. I strongly advise leaving those traps alone.
But I want to shoot him. But I want to shoot him. Ow! I still gotta like eat stamina stuff too. My muscly butt got us fucking killed last time. I think I don't want to leave them alone. You don't want to leave your snake alone. Because he's aging rapidly. We've all been there. The traps, I was thinking about, I want to leave them there. Don't want to leave them alone. Have we? As long as there's absolutely no follow-up questions whatsoever. You would puke them? Do it. See, why can't Snake just climb this, like, little thing of boxes? Like, dude, come on. I watched you backflip over a goddamn missile before. Dude. Shut up. No, I have to go in that building. Nope. Nope. Game loads more than a freaking Famicom Disk System game, dude. What is this shit? Oh, he went inside. We don't know where he is anymore. Everybody knows the rule. When someone goes inside, they're invisible. Ah, yes. Obviously cannot go over these boxes. Very high quality box. Can't go over this ledge, of course. Very high quality ledge. Doo-doo. Did he actually fall? Oh, I heard his back. I felt that one, Snake. Remember when you could hang over ledges? Remember when you were cool, Snake?
It's showtime.
I remember.
Snake, I'm detecting a trap in your vicinity. It's a bomb that uses an infrared sensor as a detonation trigger. It's a remote control device, and I'm detecting slight traces of volatile sleep gas. Trigger it and you'll be knocked out, so be careful.
Fucking moited me last time. Like I just missed something. What did I miss? Lover Design feels very much like the style of the time. It reminds me of like Years of War or something. Snake, I'm detecting a gas that smells like burrito. Like, why can't I just climb over this? Seems so silly. What?
Otacon, those two-legged machines. They're not like the Metal Gears I'm used to dealing with.
Right. Strictly speaking, though, they're not Metal Gears.
What are you talking about?
The gears you fought before were all basically designed and produced to serve as nuclear platforms. Ray was an exception to the rule, but even that was an anti-Metal Gear weapon designed to defeat the Metal Gear clones popping up all over the world. Its value was still measured in terms of the framework of nuclear strategy. It's been 25 years since the end of the Cold War. We live in a world of regional conflict and asymmetric warfare, and it's getting worse every year. The age of the war economy is upon us. The value of Metal Gear as a weapon, the very concept itself, has changed with the times. You might even say it's evolved. Nowadays, a Metal Gear needs to be more than a nuclear attack platform. It needs to be adaptable, well suited to fight in large numbers, traverse urban settings, and work alongside infantry. The Gecko were the answer. There are different types of Gecko designed for different missions, and not all of them are equipped with nuclear capabilities, so technically, they're not Metal Gears. Of course, there are still some of the old Metal Gears around. Their primary job is to launch nuclear strikes. But these days, Gecko are the first name in bipedal war machines. They may have gotten smaller, but they're as ferocious as ever. Whatever you do, don't underestimate them.
Don't worry. I wasn't planning on it.
Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, the things that go... I'm, confused of where to go. Did I just, like, miss something obvious? Kojima, you son of a bitch. I'm confused. I don't know where to go. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Is it just right here the whole time? God damn it. God damn it. Thank you. Thank you. Like, all these people put down all these traps and then didn't even, like, wait for them. Nice. They're fucking boomy. I know it makes you cheer.
No, they're saying Boo earns. Boo earns.
Drop your weapon! Drop your weapon!
All right. Here.
Easy now.
Ah, shit.
Don't move.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
Careful, I'm no rookie. I'm a 10-year vet.
Harold. How the hell did you ever survive 10 years?
Don't move. CQC, real big boss, huh?
That name drop.
Lower your weapon. Slowly now. I wouldn't try anything funny if I were you.
Fox.
Snake?
It's Meryl!
Meryl.
Is that you?
I think I almost banged you.
Happened to your face?
I think it is. Sounds like her.
Accelerated aging. They don't know the cause.
Oh my god.
Meryl, you're my informant in the U.S. military.
And you must be the inspector sent by the UN.
Come on, guys. Jesus.
Akiba!
Commander! Sorry.
This is Rat Patrol Team 01. We're with the CID, one of the bodies investigating PMC activity.
First hounds, now rats. Here, you can have this back.
Getting you, Force. Oh, I guess we're missing one.
What is your problem? You okay? Stomach pains? Diarrhea?
Like, it's such a random part of the game.
It's been 4 days since Liquid arrived in the area. And since then, this woman's been with him. She doesn't look like a combatant. Probably some kind of advisor, maybe a scientist.
Damn it, Meryl, I'm not trying to get laid.
So, you're the commander of this O1 unit.
Why? Something wrong with that? Here, I'll introduce you to the team. That's Ed, our radio man and sniper. The sleeping giant is Jonathan.
Cut out his head.
Don't stand behind him. He hates it when people go around his back. And finally, Johnny. Everybody just calls him Akiba.
Commander, I've finished installing the sensors. Whoa.
Dude!
Okay, Akiba. Anyway.
You're all grown up.
Maybe it's because someone taught me well. A certain legendary hero who suddenly disappeared. You quit the unit. Me? I never gave up on you. Or on Foxhound. Back then, I just wanted you to accept me. I wanted you to turn around and see who I was. But I've put the past behind. I'm done playing little love games. So, what are you here for?
Threat assessment. The PMCs.
Really? Because I heard a rumor there's an assassin out there targeting their leader.
Well, that's some rumor.
I was just thinking about how good this game looked too. I was like, damn.
The UN wants me to assess the impact and effects of PMCs on their refugee protection efforts.
That's all?
More than enough for a retired vet like me.
I know he's plotting an insurrection. But as long as AT Security's system is in place, there's no way he'll succeed.
How can you be so sure?
They've implemented a system that monitors in real time every single soldier engaged in combat action, whether he's State Army or PMC. Each individual soldier has been fully ID tagged with nanomachines injected into their bodies for that purpose. The nanomachines keep track of the soldiers and their real-time personal data 24 hours a day. They monitor each man's position, movement speed, reserve ammo, firing accuracy, wounds, rations, water intake and supply, sweat secreted, heart rate, blood pressure and sugar levels, oxygen. All the data gathered on body condition, on sensory organ data showing pain and fear, data on every internal response within the body. All of it is collected by an AI at the system's core. This data is monitored at HQ to enable command to make quicker, more precise, more rational decisions. It also enables crisis management for each individual soldier. It's being used by the US military, by state armies in allied countries, by PMCs. Even police agencies are starting to adopt it. Unless they agree to implement the system, PMCs aren't permitted to send troops anywhere.
You've got these system nanomachines in you too.
Of course. Our unit plays by the rules, same as everybody else. It was creepy at first, knowing you're being watched 24/7, but I've gotten used to it. It gives us a lot of advantages in the field, too. We get a clearer picture of what's going on around us, so there's less confusion during missions. And our nanomachines communicate with each other, making teamwork a lot smoother. And that's not all the system does for us. It's also a security guarantee against the PMCs.
Security guarantee.
That's right. The PMCs are combat groups without states or ideologies. They're not fighting out of nationalism or for a cause. They don't care why the war is being fought. They're just bodies fighting on someone else's behalf. They're mercenaries, a commodity. So it's easy to imagine them betraying their clients by joining the enemy or refusing to fight or committing humanitarian atrocities. To keep these things in check, they ensured that no one can use firearms or military vehicles without the proper system ID. It's true for every piece of equipment out there. So even if the PMCs tried to mount a terrorist attack or coup d'etat, their weapons and equipment would automatically be locked out. They wouldn't be able to move, attack, or engage in combat of any kind. And there's more. All the data on their position, personnel, and combat strength is leaked to us by the nanomachines. Even if they managed to circumvent the system by getting the nanomachines out of each soldier's body, they'd be losing their IDs in the process, so they couldn't use their weapons.
And the Patriots are behind this.
Lalilulelo, what are you talking about?
Never mind. So this system is foolproof, huh?
Completely. They call it SOP.
Sons of the Patriots.
The AI that controls it is a tightly guarded secret, both at Arms Tech Security, where it was developed, and at the Pentagon. There's no way a third party could get control of it.
I just met a guy who said he can launder ID guns. The system does have holes.
There can't be more than a few hundred of those gun launderers. It's just a grassroots movement. It's not like they can affect the entire PMC war machine. Anyway, Liquid would have had to register as a PMC in the system to assemble an army that massive. His PMCs might even exceed the US military in terms of numbers, but as long as they're registered, their soldiers' activities are constantly being monitored. So long as the US responds immediately when Liquid makes his move, we can take them down by force.
By force, huh?
When RSOC heard about Liquid's plans, they sent us to sniff around the PMCs. Even with this SOP keeping an eye on things, there are always trouble spots to deal with in the field. Disorderly conduct, disobeying orders, contract violations. We act as backup for the system by monitoring the soldiers. PMC inspections are always carried out on the battlefield. That's why we're authorized to carry and use weapons. We've lost 5 inspection teams in the past few months alone. They were all undercover inside Liquid's PMCs.
Then, if you got caught,
we'd be exterminated like rats. But we're smarter than that. We've been mingling with the PMCs, and after 3 months of searching God knows how many battlefields, we finally tracked him down.
Dun-dun-dun. That's true. We'll never see a non-remake Metal Gear Solid game.
When we reported that we'd found Liquid, our superiors ordered us to provide the UN investigators with intel. But I didn't know it'd be you.
didn't the Colonel tell you he was sending me?
Colonel? Don't tell me it's Campbell.
Yeah.
He put you up to this?
You didn't know.
You've got to be kidding. You expect me to work with my uncle?
Meryl.
Damn, she pissed.
This is bullshit. He's not my father.
So, you knew.
Yeah. Little violation of the need-to-know rule.
Then, why are you still calling him Uncle?
You're still calling him Colonel.
He's your father.
As far as I'm concerned, we're still uncle and niece. I will never forgive that womanizing piece of shit.
Meryl.
He, remarried.
Really?
His new wife's about my age. I hear she's even got a kid. It's as if he's given up on making up with his own daughter. Men. Selfish, egotistical pigs.
Takes like I ain't saying shit.
Commander.
What is it?
There's 20 of them. And they're not from that PMC praying mantis either. It's the Frog.
His private troops.
Oh, crap. This is not good. Oh.
Were you being followed?
No.
That's what someone who was followed always says.
They might have seen the reflection off my scope lens. Whoa, wait. Hang on. You guys think it was my fault? Oh, no. Oh, it wasn't my fault, I swear. It wasn't my fault. Oh, man. Oh, look,
Dumbass! We're moving out.
Meryl, where's Liquid?
At a camp up ahead. I'll fill you in later. If we're still alive.
Is that an Apple laptop?
Eye contact. These guys are with Liquid's private army. Shoot first, think later. We'll use the stairs and get out through the back door on the first floor. We'll change the route as necessary. I'm on point. Stay close. Got it?
Got it.
Akiba, breathe deep.
Got it.
We've got a real live legendary hero with us. Try not to choke. Move!
I forgot how it did that, like, smooth transition. That's pretty cool. That was a pretty cool moment right there. I am an oil drum. I'm an oil drum. Give me your ammo. We got this.
Snake, you've got to keep up with the 01 unit.
Why don't you keep up with fucking me, dude? Well, they got literal frogmen. What the hell am I supposed to do? Whoa.
No, Snake.
Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, that would do it. I like how this part is like not stealth at all. So I immediately hit before I've even done anything. Damn, I went flying. Yo! Wow, I just unplugged my controller. You're playing on PS3. I pulled it so hard I unplugged it. Yeah, no, we're playing on PS3. Oh. I am using an adapter so I can use a PS4 controller though, because I can't stand the PS3 controller. Yeah, I had to bust out my component cables. Yeah. I'm one of those people. I have every PlayStation, every Nintendo, every Xbox. I got it all. Some Sega stuff, not all Sega stuff. Yeah, no, I like collecting stuff. Online? What about online? I miss Metal Gear Online. Are you play online? I don't think this game has online working anymore, right? It got removed. Look, I'm not playing on a hacked PS3 or anything. Game. Game.
Akiba's not gonna last much longer. Go back and save his sorry butt, Snake.
Where the hell is he? I don't know, PS3 Online still works, but depends on the game server, still work. For this game, it literally said that they removed the online mode, and there's no mention of the online mode anywhere, and you can't see the online mode or even access it or anything. So I assume because of that, like it literally said online mode is removed, there's no more online mode, it doesn't exist. Which is a shame. Where the hell are these guys? How online your mode?
Hold on, Snake. One of Akiba's traps is still in the way. It's set too deep in the wall for the Mark II to get at it. You'll have to wait until Akiba gets there to disarm it.
Well, where the fuck is he? Go play NES? Yeah, I got mine right in front of me too. We were just playing Snake's Revenge, which is a NES game last stream. Yeah, no, I love all retro games. It's to follow.
Thank you.
Keep us down. How could this happen?
I like how they showed him shitting his pants. I wanted to take a break, but then I was like, nah, I'll just do this part quickly. But apparently, this part is not going quickly. Akiba will forever shit his pants. Yeah, he's gonna do that thing where it's gonna pretend I suck, and it's gonna make it way easier. We all know it's coming. We all know it's coming. Silence pistol in this game. Where's my Playboy? P90 reminds me of James Bond. Yes, this Gen X didn't know what it mean retro game or NES Sega Genesis than some people. I find retro, at least for me, is 15 years or at least 2 console generations. This game would fall under that. But there's also like retro style. Like some indie games are retro inspired or retro styled. But they're not, they didn't like come out in the 80s. Which Ninja Turtle? Are we talking like Shredder's Revenge, Manhattan Project, Turtles in Time? Very surprised at the fairy drinking glass that you got for your friend for the Nintendo store. It was only $10. Yeah, you think it'd be more expensive, yeah. Where the fuck did Meryl go? I'm humping, Meryl, I'm humping! This P90 does so much damage. The first, oh, like the first Ninja Turtles, yeah. I've heard that one's not as hard as people make it seem like it is. Bro! Tell me to get out of the way. I'm the only one killing anything around here. We're playing story mode or mod? We're literally doing the story mode. We're still in Act 1. We are getting there, though. I didn't lose the crew this time. Game of Cool, it's available on PC.
Contact.
I don't think there was ever any official release. Or maybe with the Master Collection. They might bring it over. This motherfucker. Damn it, Akiba, Akira.
Get downwind now.
What do you do with PS3 emulator? It depends on how good your PC is. I do like doing things legit when I can. Are y'all still gonna fight? Jesus Christ. Hail!
You're blocking my view.
Hold on, Snake. One of Akiba's traps is still in the way. It's set too deep in the wall for the Mark II to get at it. You'll have to...
But you don't gotta worry anymore!
Akiba's been knocked out.
We're playing God of War 3. God of War 3 is so good. That I've wanted to do again. Bro, we're doing anything but stealth.
What the hell you doing?
Here we go. Shit on the lasers. Yeah, they added trophies for this game. Whee! Yeah, there is trophies. We got nudes. A white phosphorus grenade. God damn. I mean, we could just leave. We could just leave. Where I suck at aiming. Take your place. Stealth game, by the way. We good? Why are we just waiting around? Other games I have? A lot. Like hundreds to thousands of games. Yeet. Yeet.
Hey.
Come on, shit pants. Perfect. It's one of those games that just never ends. Here, we'll take a quick break. Just because I want to go to the bathroom. Gotta go to the bathroom. We'll do a bit more Metal Gear Solid 4. Because this game... It's not really long in the sense of it being hard. It's just kind of like watching a long movie. Okay, you were curious about some of my other games. What do we got? We got Herc's Adventure on PlayStation 1. We got Tomba. We got Strider 2. Final Fantasy 7. Mega Man. Suikoden 2. Suikoden 1. These are just my retro games. We have, a lot of my stuff's physical on PlayStation 3. Pretty much majority of it is. Here, I'll be right back. We got more Metal Gear coming up after this.